Hello, my name is Mayank Binjawadagi, and this year I'll be a sophomore at Urbana High School.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim, and I'm a rising sophomore for Urbana High School.
Hey there, my name is Asad. I'm a rising junior at the University of Maryland, and my major is data science.
And we've been involved in a summer internship program at Childcare Ed as software developers on proving and writing Python programs that automate their articles for their employees to use, to nearly 7x their article productivity for literal pennies in the couch cushions. Imagine having to write several descriptive, thorough articles for each state in the nation. This is the situation that H&H Childcare Ed was in. Now imagine a world where your words write themselves. AI agents crafting articles that not only save time, but enhance creativity and productivity. Before we go over how we used AI to automate the lengthy process of writing articles, let's talk about artificial intelligence itself. Artificial intelligence is the science of making a computer think and work like a human being using software programs. One of the AI programs we use is a large language model, or LLM. LLMs are AI programs that are used to automate tasks. Some LLMs are ChatGPT or Google's Gemini AI. We used LLMs in AI agents, which are software programs that use data and work with the tools we provide to them to achieve various goals and complete repetitive tasks. Agent personas also play a significant role on how well these tasks are completed. Say you take an average guy off the street to do a task for a company, and you also take a worker from an office in the company. The worker is always going to do a better job than the average guy off the street because he knows exactly what to do and how well to do it. That's the difference between a proper trained AI agent and a normal AI program.
Alright, so creating agents using programming. So we're using Python. And the reasons we're going to use it is because the library or the entire the code that we're going to be using to write it is mostly in Python. So the reason why Python is pretty good is because it's good at coordinating. You can really make complex things out of Python, and also it's pretty simple to learn. It's not too bad. It's not too difficult. So you can see right here we have an entire agent with 12 lines of code. And that's in Python. All that's in Python. So when we're doing this, we really want to be efficient with our code. So having this, just creating an agent with 12 lines of code, can prove to be efficient.
Next, we'll explore Autogen, a tool designed to create and manage intelligent agents. So what is Autogen? Autogen is a library from Microsoft that enables the creation of agents that can understand and generate text utilizing large language models. These agents can execute code, answer questions, and utilize tools that we, the user, give it. So with agent interactions, agents can interact with each other in multi-agent setups, solving complex problems collaboratively. They can also engage with humans, allowing for a human-in-the-loop approach, where the agent and human works together in order to achieve optimal results. So why is this important? Autogen simplifies creating diverse, capable agents, making technology more accessible and efficient in various fields. In these screenshots, we see a practical example of Autogen in action, where two agents named Kathy and Joe are set up in order to interact. Setting up the agents, the code begins by importing necessary modules and creating two conversible agents instances, which are Kathy and Joe. Each agent is given a unique name and a personality trait in the system message that defines them as part of a comedy duo. They utilize the large language model ChatGPT to generate responses with different settings for each agent. So firstly, Joe initiates a conversation with Kathy by asking her to tell a joke. This is done using the initiate chat function, specifying a message and a limit on how many times they can go back and forth. Kathy responds with a joke, and Joe replies with another joke. This interaction shows how agents can have scripted dialogues interact with another, or how agents can be given specific prompts in order to converse. Key points is that LLM configuration. This is kind of the temperature setting, which adjusts how creative or random the agent's responses are. So a higher temperature leads to more varied responses, and a lower one is less varied. Next, we have human input mode. Here, the never setting means that the agent won't seek input from the humans during the conversation, allowing for a fully autonomous interaction. If we wanted to, we could change the script and add it so that the humans are inputted into the evaluation, meaning the agents would utilize whatever human input is given and their responses would be varied based on that. So this code demonstrates how Autogen can create dynamic, engaging interactions between agents, showcasing the potential for automating creative content, conversing with agents, and this can be even brought to various sectors and various fields.
Alright, so we've worked with Autogen. Okay, so right here is a drawing that we did of what the article writer for H&H Childcare ED would look like. So in this example right here, we have a topic summarizer, which selects topics, a list of topics requested by the staff, and it would go on the internet and it would grab that relevant information, the topic. Now, with that information, it's also going to summarize all that information it's being fed. So, and then after that, it's going to go give it to the article designer. And the article designer is going to write a criteria on what it believes it should be a well-formatted, structured article. And then it's going to send that to the sequential chat loop. And it's just like another department, another separate group of just writers on what they're going to write it about. So we're going to go get the article from the writers, and then we're going to go get from the writers, from the introduction, body paragraph, conclusion. We're going to all stick it together and then give it to the main article writer. And this is the boss of these writers. So with the criteria, it's going to go look at it and look at their work and decide whether or not it's going to push it or going to make them redo it again. But if it likes it, it's going to send it to us. And we can do with it however we want. Like for example, we put it in an HTML file, and at the end, it would also write a log of the entire conversation of this entire script for debugging purposes and also to keep things along steps. But we feel like it's really cool to see just it writing, and also knowing that a company is taking this seriously and will be using this for their employees and for the future. So this is the code running, and we can go. I'll go to my VS Code. This is what we use. So, just scrolling through it, just being brief. If you want to look at it, you can pause. Yeah, and this is what we have. Okay? 221 lines of code in all of this. Alright. So, how about we write something that childcare ED will write? So, how does ADA affect children? And it could be as broad as that. How does ADA affect children? And then I just click generate. And then if you scroll down, you can see it working, which is pretty cool to see. But to someone who may not be as tech happy as we are, we probably wouldn't be sharing to anyone but the IT, but they're happy to see. We're happy to let them see. So I could just leave it, just kick back, do something else, work on my slides, right? Or we could just take a stroll. It doesn't take too long. By the time we come back, it's probably going to be done. And it's done. Alright. Alright, let's see. How does the American with Disability Disabilities Act, ADA, affect children in care settings. Wow, that's something. Wow, this looks like a topic that Child AD would cover. Anyways, we got our sources. This is pretty cool. So this cited its sources. We got a top 9 article, and we got a conclusion. This is pretty neat. And also, for the IT out there, it also writes its own logs. So this is the HTML file we're looking at right here. Or if we went to the logs, it's pretty extensive, but it goes through everything, including the cost of the article and every single word that was mentioned by every single AI agent. So this helps with debugging.
One of the most profound lessons we learned was the efficiency that comes from agent collaboration. By carefully designing agents that can communicate and work together, by utilizing coding languages such as Python and large language models such as ChatGPT, we were able to drastically increase productivity, achieving nearly 7 times the output at a fraction of the cost. This experience taught us that AI is not just about replacing human effort, but amplifying it, allowing us to focus more on strategic and creative tasks while agents are able to handle the repetitive work. We also delve into the broader implications of these technologies. The ability to automate complex tasks with the precision and speed has the potential to transform industries from education to healthcare to finance and beyond. But beyond just automation, we learned that AI agents can be powerful collaborators. They can assist in decision making, provide valuable insights, and even drive innovation in ways that we hadn't anticipated.
Over the course of this internship program, not only did I learn a lot of technical skills, including the foundations of Autogen and using it to create AI agents, but I also learned soft skills, including the effective communication we use through Slack and how to work with other employees.
So what I've learned here at Childcare ED is standard teamwork skills, how to communicate properly, but I also gained insight on how AI agents really affect the workplace. And it's not something that most high school students my age really have that insight. So learning that is pretty valuable to me, and I really appreciate that.